Welcome back to Nuts and Bolts with Tone. I've put together a list of my top 10 favorite new tools of 2023. Let's check it out. Now, don't tell my wife, but I got a lot of really good tools this year. You probably did too. Now, it wasn't easy, but I put together a list of my top 10 new tools of 2023. If you want to check any of these tools out, they'll all be linked down below for you. Now, coming in at number 10 is Milwaukee. Now, this is the Milwaukee M12 drill. Now, I already got the M18 drill, and it's a lot bigger, takes up more space, but I did get this M12 drill. It's going to be nice to get into compact areas. This is a pretty nice drill. It's got the drill feature. It goes up to, 19 different release points. That gets easier. It's got a high speed and a low speed. And it's an M12, so it's super compact. Now, coming in at number 9 is a tool from Lisle. I've needed this tool for a long time, and I finally broke down and got it. It's the oil pan popper gasket separator. So I was popping off an oil pan on this Hyundai Kia, and as you can see, I have very little room. So a screwdriver, a pry bar, a chisel, even a putty knife, you can't get in here and hit it with a hammer. I was able to hit this with a hammer and break this pan loose. I've used it on differential covers, transmission pans, and it breaks it loose. It doesn't scrape it, and it makes it really easy to get the pans broke loose and get them off. Now, coming in at number 8 is a tool from OMT, Orion Motor Tech. Now, this is a tool that is an upgrade to what I've had for a long time. I've always had the plastic fuel line disconnects. This is a metal fuel line disconnect. Makes life much easier. All right, going to try out the OMT disconnect kit here. I got this one here, the green one. We're going to try it out. On this Ford here. So the problem with the plastic ones is that a lot of times when you put the tool in, it doesn't depress the spring or the tab. So this has got like a rubber band on it to kind of help it. So when you do that, it slides in. So now it's in there. It's the right size. So you heard that click. And so now I'm just going to pull the line off, and I'm doing this one-handed, which just tells you how well this metal one works better than the plastic. Now, coming in at number 7, this is a no-brainer. It's from Milwaukee. It is the M18 Big Boy 1,440 foot-pound impact wrench. For big stuff, I got the big 1,440 foot-pound Milwaukee. Now, I'm taking off a harmonic balancer on this Chrysler here, and I've got my Chrysler balancer tool on there. It's a 24 millimeter socket. And I got my big Milwaukee on there just to get it off. Now, these balancers are usually pretty stuck on there. I went the wrong way with the gun. But then I turn it the right way and kind of zap it. And you have to kind of do it in little stages because you don't want the little arms to pop off of the puller. But it gets the job done. Look at that. Now, coming in at number 6 is a tool from Lisle. You ever have those connectors and you just can't quite get the tab squeezed just enough to get the connector off, and it's not in a place where you can grab it? Well, they have an electrical disconnect pliers that grabs it, pinches it perfect, pull it right off. So these are the electrical disconnect pliers, and I'm working on this Toyota here, and I can't get this alternator connector off. I can't get the connector depressed enough, so you're gonna put it down here like this and squeeze. You're going to squeeze like that and give it a wiggle. And look at that. Boom, baby. Now, number 5 is sitting on my head. This is the Streamlight Twin Task Headlamp. I love this because it can change direction. The battery pack slides around to the side when you're laying on a creeper. Let's check out how bright it is. So here is the flood that was low and then high. And to change it from flood to spot while it's on, you hold down the button. And while you're holding it down, it will switch. So this is the floodlight. This is what I normally use because it's the brightest where I'm looking. So it's low, medium, and high. Now it's brighter in the center where it's on the spot, but it doesn't brighten up the whole garage door.
when I change it to flood, that's when it lights up the whole garage, and you'll see the difference. See, now you can see a much brighter garage door, but it's a bigger area.
Number 4 on the list is from Vim Tools. It is a set of universal torque sockets. Now, if you work on European cars, you're going to want these. These tools are going to come in clutch when you're trying to get into places that are hard to get to.
I was doing an oil cooler on a Sprinter, and I didn't have the Vim tool sockets yet. So I had to take a T27 Torx bit, put it in a quarter drive universal. But I had to put toilet paper on the bit. Then I had to shove it into the socket. And then I had to tape it on there. And then it was still really long and really awkward. If I had had the Vim tools, it would have been much easier. Now you can see how big and bulky and awkward this is, and the lack of movement with doing it this way. Now there's the part number. Now here's the rail of sockets. Now they sit on this little green rail, and the rail is magnetic. So it just sticks to the corner of my lid of my cart, just like that.
So this is a T40. Now this is smaller than a T40 actual socket. Look at that. Next to my finger. I mean, this thing is tiny, right? I mean, imagine. And it's by Vim Tools. So it's got this extra block in here. So it's a lot of times this pin is way down here at this pin. So you have a lot more movement. You have almost a full 360 degree. Number 3 on my list really is like number 1. It is the Milwaukee M12 Stubby Impact. If you have this tool, it's number 1 on your list, I guarantee it. I use this tool for everything.
My 3/8 Stubby Impact. I use this, it's quick and easy. So here I'm taking off an engine mount bracket on a 3.6 Chrysler. Using the impact, no problem. Zapping off the water pump. Now, I don't need this gun for it, but it's so fast and so powerful that it takes it off just so quickly. So I use it for everything, even if I don't need it. Look at the timing cover, just zapping them off. This thing works for front end work, steering work. Now, I have a hard time using any other tool just because this gun is so powerful. And with that 5.0 battery on there, it's unstoppable.
Now this is a bonus to number 3. If you have that Stubby Impact, you really want to get a 5.0 battery for the M12 to give it its maximum output. Now number 2 on the list is Inductive Innovations. This is the Venom HP for breaking loose rusted fasteners. Now if you live in the Rust Belt, this is definitely probably your number 1.
It's a 7.4 big block, and these nuts right here will not break free. So we're gonna use a new tool and get these off.
So all you do is you put the coil around the nut or the bolt, whatever it is that you're trying to break free. And there's a light on the tool to show you it's on, plus you can hear it clicking. This took about 38 seconds for it to glow red hot.
Boom, baby.
All right, we're coming in at number 1. Have you guessed what it is? It's from Capri Tools, the 3-piece extra long comfort grip ratchet set.
So I'm using the brand new Capri Tools extra long soft grip ratchets to get this off. I've got a 1/2 to 3/8 adapter down at the bottom where it goes into the tensioner. It's just easier with this really, really long ratchet for the leverage to get the belt off. So you're going to push it to the driver's side, push it that way, and you're going to slip your belt off. Just make sure you have enough room for the swing back of the ratchet.
In this case, I'm going that way. I'm taking it off. You're going to get your 30mm socket, your Capri Tools extra long comfort grip ratchet, and you're going to rotate it like this, and you're just going to give it a boom, and now it's loose, and then you take it off. And just to show you, there it is, broke loose, just like that.
That's it. Top 10 tools of 2023. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite tool is of 2023. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You get notified of all my future content, which you definitely don't want to miss. And I will see you guys in 2024.